Hey folks, it's Roy Bragg for Gulf Coast Boating. On today's episode of Roy on the Water, we're going to talk about a true liveaboard. So it's time. You deserve it. Sell everything and come live on a Meridian 490. Great luxury option with all of the fantastic space up front, huge lounge area up top on the Flybridge, plenty of room on the back, plenty of room inside. I'm going to take you on a tour of one of the most popular design boats as far as a pilot house. So this is a pilot house, and as I mentioned, it's one of the most popular designs ever. And the reason for that is how easy it is to get to all of the things you might need to get to, especially in a storm. If we have inclement weather, you're going to be able to get down here from this hatch very quickly and easily. If you need to get to any kind of control panels, they're all right here, right next to the helm. Switches, buttons, knobs, generator, start, stop, all in one easy access place. The visibility is great. I've got excellent visibility all around. I can peek over here and see out the side. I've got the covers on the window right now, so you can't really see how much sunlight comes in here, but it is an extraordinary amount of sunlight. One of the things I really like is, you know, my wife likes to read. Angie loves to read, as you know. She could actually kick her feet up here, have her feet on my lap like she likes to do, and have her reading while I'm just kind of watching the seas and watching what we're doing. Great little breakfast nook here, or passengers hanging out. If it's stormy weather, you got a couple of people on here, captain, wife reading a book, or husband reading a book, sorry. A couple other people sitting here, and this doesn't have to be here. First of all, this can be moved completely. It can be lowered or raised, but the other great thing about it is it can be folded up, so you got a little more leg room if you want to sit here. But this is really comfortable. I've got thigh support. This isn't a narrow, tiny little bench. I got plenty of room here. This is a great place to kick your feet up and relax and have a little drink. As we enter the salon, you'll notice I've got plenty of headroom coming down. I don't have to duck. And this is a real living room. Look, I've lived in some smaller living rooms than this in my life. So we have plenty of room for a true fridge and freezer, full-size microwave, 3-burner stove, not just one or two, but I mean, this is a real kitchen. You are really in a full-size kitchen. You could have 2 people in here chopping vegetables, doing dishes, cleaning sinks, prepping food. You got a cutting board that acts as the table countertop. So a lot of really cool stuff, a lot of good use of space in here. So many cool things about the use of space on this yacht. There's no wasted space. So all of your steps have little storage compartments in there, access components, access to plumbing here. So I like how they put a little latch on this door. So if you're on this boat, just me and my wife, just you and a couple, there's no need to keep having the bathroom door open and closed. You can just go in and use the bathroom and walk out. Storage panels under here, lots of stuff to get to, access to plumbing. There's even a washer and dryer under here, combo unit washer and dryer. So you don't need to go to shore at all for this boat. This is absolutely wonderful. Feet can go under there. These aren't little cuddy cabins. These are real bedrooms. As we come up to the master's quarters, you're going to see a lot of space in here. You can actually walk up on here, get around the bed. Much easier to make the bed than a V-berth. You got plenty of storage in here, plenty of storage over here, closets, hanging closets. But watch this. I'm going to actually let you see the camera now. I try to avoid the mirrors, but this you got to see. Boom. Plenty of room for all of your stuff. I can't imagine how many pairs of flip-flops I could stack up right there. Basically everything I wear. You got 2 wonderful bunks in here. Obviously, you're not going to want to have somebody sleeping in here all the time because this is your master's quarters. However, this flips up, so this can make more storage for taller things. But this is a really great use of space if you're going to have the whole family, a couple of grandkids up here for the weekend. Really nice way they did that there. All right, I'm going to show you something you don't see very often on a yacht. This has a bathtub. Stand-up shower, plenty of room to stand up in here and move around. I've got elbow room. God, this is a lot of space up here. I mean, this is almost an entire boat just right here. Great visibility, great captain's helm here. Good visibility over the side while still working your controls. You know, I look for things like that. Can you work your controls and see the dock over the side? This boat does a good job of that. There's enough room on this boat for an entire other dinette set. Some more lounge seating if you wanted to, some beanbag chairs. Sun's beating down on me right now. I'm sweaty, it's hot. You can get a cover for this if you want to. But again, it's only a few months of the year that you're gonna be in this kind of heat in Florida. Most of the time, winter, January, February, March, if you're in the Caribbean, this is gonna be a great place to put some beanbag chairs and hang out for the afternoon. You've got your dinghy launch, which is really nice, love that. If you wanted to have a jet ski wave runner up here, that's can just set that right in the water, super easy to deal with. The owner of this boat's got this storage locker here, but that's even more seating, more area for lounge area if you wanted to, if you didn't have that storage locker here. Great little dinette table out here. There is plenty of room on this Flybridge for an entire family to be hanging out for the entire day. You're not gonna run out of room. There's enough room for a deep freezer right here. Enough room for plenty of lounge seating. And again, entry points all over the place on this boat. In, out, up, down. Door on starboard side, door on port side, door out the back, sliding glass door here. Just so many ways you can get around this boat. You know, a lot of times on a pilot house, on a motor yacht, you're gonna have a very narrow, tiny little space out here. I really like when you can move chairs around, have different configurations. This table comes out and makes a full round table. You could have 4 chairs out here. You got plenty of room for a beanbag chair. There is a little swim platform off the back stern. You can fish off the back of this boat. So there you have it, the Meridian 490, one of the most popular boats ever built in a pilot house. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Captain Roy Bragg for Gulf Coast Boating. Today's episode of Roy on the Water has been brought to you by RNA Yachting. Remember, this vessel is listed for sale. I'm going to put a link to it at the bottom of this video. Don't hesitate to call me, Roy Bragg, 850-591-7581 if you have any questions or anything you want to discuss about this vessel or any other boat that we have got listed. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.